Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Chris. It is Tuesday. First off, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about that. I was going to give you a shout out, but today ain't that day. Let's just get right into it. I posted last night. We were going to talk about and get some of the reactions, read some of the reactions of the Ferguson, how do you call it? What's it? The
Shamefulness?
Verdict? Shamefulness, yeah, there you go. First, let me go with my dad.
Okay.
And my dad didn't post nothing, but I want to take something that I learned from him back in the day. What you say to people doesn't matter. Your actions will dictate how people think about you.
Totally agree.
So my opinion is that the community did not care about Michael Brown. Okay, just follow me. The community did not care about Michael Brown because what was shown on CNN last night and all the news coverages was not the community caring about this child losing his life. It was about, I'm going to get a free TV. I'm going to burn some crap down. I'm going to run the streets. Because the real people that cared about that child were not out there doing those acts.
Preach on, preacher.
Thank you, preacher. Go on, Deacon Cox. Go on. That's my opinion.
I'm going to tell you what. I think what I'm going to do from now on is every time I get in a disagreement with you,
Okay.
I'm going to burn my car up. Every time I don't agree
Okay.
with society,
Okay.
I'm going to tear something up of mine. I think that'll teach you a lesson.
It will teach me a lesson.
I think that's what's going to happen. So anytime somebody gets inebriated in cinema, I'm burning it down. I'm going to teach y'all.
We'll be doing this show from the street tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean,
that's why I don't. That's what
we got
me
so many
mad.
You know, we got things here that I think are right on the money. On my thread, people really went to agree with Eric Huggins. These protesters, and I use the term loosely, are only strengthening the racial stereotypes they are claiming to want to be free of. If you want real change, do it peacefully and through positive action. Chaos and destroying your own communities hurts no one but yourself.
Now, here's what we did. We've got two of our black friends,
right,
and two of our white friends.
Well, one of them's Portuguese.
Sorry, George. And there was a lot more comments. But I'm gonna read Big George, booze fighter, because that's our boy. Black Portuguese guy. Here's a harsh fact. If the store owner would have shot Brown when he stole the box of cigars, none of this would have happened. Case in point being, what changes in Brown's life did he try and correct the course? Not saying it's justified. He was shot, but you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And I get what he is saying. I really do. I get what he was saying, but
I totally agree. And I'm gonna go to Phoenix, Arizona, and read the next comment. And I'm gonna say this is probably one of the most outspoken, African American friends that I have.
Black friends.
Black friend.
This dude, I am not kidding. This dude, we have played ball with this dude. He has been our softball team. Our softball team was a melting pot in Phoenix.
Yes.
We have played ball with this friend. We have broke up fights with this friend. We have been in fights with this friend. So
he has went after professional basketball players for me.
So when he reads this man, we truly is a great friend of ours.
Sorry about that, Amari Stoudemire.
Sorry, buddy.
What you are witnessing in Ferguson is not a race problem. It is not a police problem nor a justice problem. In 1992, the same thing happened in Los Angeles. The same voices, and we'll touch on that in a minute, showed up, made some speeches, held some marches, and did some interviews. The African American community needs leaders, not voices. What we are seeing is a lack of vision. Many of the voices take advantage of people's emotion and provide no solution, just more talk. If you consider yourself a community leader, activist, or whatever, come up with a vision. Provide a systematic plan to reach that vision. Set goals and have a measurable timetable. Anything else is useless talk. and I know who you're going to next, and it just feeds right into what Derek said.
Preach on, preacher Derek Hundley. Preach on, my brother. That is. I just. Let me just read this one. And this is the crazy thing, because we keep saying black and white, because that's what everybody's going back and forth.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. But our buddy, and this is true, and you're going to agree with this, our buddy, Mr. John Ferris, has a twin black brother.
Totally agree.
Okay. So for anybody that goes, that's not even possible, it's possible.
Yeah.
Most police officers are good. Most people aren't criminals. And most people aren't racist. Don't break the law and you probably won't get shot. That's a simple breakdown. Have a nice day.
Now I'm going to take what he said and what Derek said, and John posted on mine as well. And he used the term race baiters.
Yeah.
In a sentence with Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. And we all know they make their living not being racist, because I kind of feel they have some animosity, but I think they make their money being pro-black, by black meaning melting pot, stirring the pot. And that's just what they do. They're not getting hurt. It's not their stores being burned down, but they're once again in the public eye.
Yeah.
And that's where they have to stay in order to make a living, I think.
And they're not there rebuilding any of that.
Yeah, I want to see one of those suckers out there with a hammer and nail
They
rebuilding.
ain't out rebuilding.
Yeah.
And Nikki Donnelly also posted a good one that just
I saw that.
She's our friend too. But I don't understand how you really, if I don't care what color you are, if you saw that, you saw what happened in that community, small town community, and you really think that us watching, you hurt us? Meaning the world, not me and Chris. You really hurt us that you tore up your town?
After this, we're going to breakfast.
Dang right. And we're going to eat good. But you really think that hurt me, you tearing up your own town? You really think I'm going to be upset that come Friday when you start complaining that we ain't got no stores here, we ain't got nothing, that I'm going to be upset? No. I'm not.
The question I want to put out there is, if you were that officer, and I know all the things, it doesn't look like he was hit. In some surveillance video, you can't tell that his face is swollen like they're saying it is. But if you were that officer and he has already robbed a store and attacks you, I know there's stun guns, like Jessica Phelps said, and I know there's other things. What do you do? And I'm going to tell you what we do. Russell bear hugs him and tries to take him to the ground. I shoot him. That's just who we are.
True. Absolutely.
Because I'm thinking, this guy's a lot bigger than I am.
6'2", 300 pounds.
6'2", 300 pounds. He's twice as big as I am. And I'm protecting me. I'm protecting my kids. I'm protecting my mother. I'm protecting everybody who knows me from my life being in danger.
Totally agree. I totally agree. Until me, I'm going to take him down. I'm big enough. I can probably, he don't have no weapons that I see or that he come running. I'll probably take him down. But you don't know. K-Boy said this. We do not know Michael Brown's full story or this cop's full story. They're the only two that were there, I believe.
Right. And this isn't the only instance. It happens
white,
not. Black, brown, red,
listen, people,
whatever.
Listen to this. You're absolutely right. Your race does not make you stupid.
No matter what it is.
Stupid on your own.
And I'm the biggest racist out there because I hate people.
Gotcha. He's absolutely correct.
I hate people.
But you also love all races, if you know where
Exactly.
I'm going with that.
It is. It is a sad situation. Yeah, we're laughing because we try to make light of everything, but it's
Yeah.
hard to make light of this. And for the people there, the storm, we know what it felt like when the little storm came through and blew awnings off and knocked us out of business for 3 days. That hurt.
That hurt. It hurt a lot.
And
these
there's
people
no
are gonna
way
be-
you can recoup that. Insurance doesn't cover lost wages for our employees, lost earnings for the bar, but there's nothing we can do about it. So they have put a lot of people out of business.
That's yeah.
They'll never recoup from that. People will lose the houses because now they have no jobs, cars because they have no workplace. So it goes on so much further, and it's just sad.
The frustrating for me is seeing the smiling and people laughing while stealing and taking stuff from others. That's what you saw last night. That dude running out with the TV with the smile did not care whether Michael Brown got shot or not.
Nah.
His deal was, no matter what happens tonight, I'm getting me a free TV.
Those are the people that stereotypes are defined as, and it's always going to be that way. It really is. Something will happen in town today, and it's going to divide people.
I totally agree.
There's going to be a new president in another year, and people will be divided on that.
Totally agree.
But either you decide you're going to get along. Yeah, we disagree daily, but we've been friends for a long time.
Almost.
We've been friends a long time, and that's just part of it.
I need to change my values. He's absolutely right.
Or change your friends.
Or change my friends. You guys have a wonderful day. It makes a difference when you do try to get along and help people. It does make a difference. We will never, ever agree on everything, but we will be friends until Chris is dead. I plan on living longer. Hey, man, have a wonderful day. Until tomorrow, I am Russ. This is Chris, and we are out of here.